You are listening to the East Texas Banner right here at easttexasbanner.com. Got the privilege today of sitting down with Todd Stott. He is running for Commissioner 2 here in Jasper County. And I really appreciate you taking time to sit down with me, man.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
So, most people are spooked about running for office. Most people think only crazy people run for office. So, I guess my question to you is, what made you throw your hat in the ring?
I don't know. I mean, first of all, I care about the county. I care about the people. Thought about it for a while. Didn't really know in what capacity. But, after joining the fire department 10 years ago, being in kind of serving the public, you kind of pay attention to things, kind of want to do more, kind of help, piqued my interest.
Right.
Then you just start going to meetings and, you just want to do good. You want the county to be good. You want to take care of the people and the county.
Right. So, are you native to Jasper?
I am. I am. Lived here my whole life. Moved here when I was 5.
Okay.
Been here my whole life. Got deep roots here. All my family.
So, what's kind of your background?
Salesman. I've been a salesman for 25 years.
Okay. Yeah, that's your background. But you work for Rural Pipe and Supply here locally, right?
I do. Work for Rural Pipe Supply. Been there 23 years.
Okay.
Been in all aspects of that company, down from being a truck driver all the way up to where I'm at now, doing sales,
right.
Overseeing accounts, quoting jobs,
Gotcha.
Stuff like that.
Very cool.
So
when you think about Precinct 2, I'm assuming because you're running for Precinct 2, you live in Precinct 2, or is it is Precinct 2?
Yeah. Correct.
So in Precinct 2, what would you like to see? What are a few of the things that you'd like to see change?
Change?
Specific to roads.
Well, I think the roads could be a little better.
Okay.
But I think they can't be in every precinct.
Right.
And I know they're working on roads here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Some are worse than others. And of course, that's what the people say that I do stop and visit with.
Right.
Roads, they want to drive their $5,000 car or their $100,000 car down the road and it'll be smooth.
Sure.
And they're all not smooth, but
Sure.
they do the best they can.
Yeah.
So I think roads are one of the priorities.
Yeah.
We gotta keep up with the roads, infrastructure, stuff like that.
Yeah. So do you guys see a lot of flooding up in Precinct 2?
In some areas.
Some
I don't know all the specific areas, but that goes back to bridges, people, all this development as well,
Yeah.
But that's happening everywhere, people selling land and you're developing this land for houses, subdivisions. You're messing with the natural drain, so it's going to affect the drainage at some point, and that's just a small piece of it.
Right. But it's also going to force the county to kind of step up to a different degree.
Force the county, that is correct.
So tell me what you're kind of hearing right now. You go around, you meet a bunch of people, you've been running for how long now?
Well, I think it was January is when we kind of really started going out there and listening to people.
What does it seem like? I know you said they talk about roads and stuff like that, but is that kind of the main common denominator?
Roads, it seems like roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, roads are a big thing. Some people bring up property tax, but, we can't do much with property tax. We can just put the right people on the appraisal board and, just to hold people accountable.
Yeah.
But roads is a lot of what I hear, just as I previously stated. Bandage signage in some areas, too many signs. People have too many signs somewhere, and not necessarily political signs, but
right.
Mr. Handyman signs and stuff like that. So I've heard a lot of that as well.
Yeah, throughout that precinct.
Correct.
So where does that? If you kind of give me a little bit of a geographical map, where does Precinct 2 kind of fall? It's more Northern County, isn't it?
Well.
Northwest?
I would say the Northern County looks like it's the widest.
Okay.
It comes down from Beech Grove a little ways, goes into Magnolia Springs in there in a little bit. Comes out to 96 there at Zion Hill, comes all the way up 96 north. Then it spreads when it gets to town. It goes to the east a little bit, where it picks up Harrisburg and Holly Springs.
Oh, okay.
And then follows the county line, of course, all the way up to Brooklyn, Browndale area. So it gets wider up there.
That's a big precinct.
It's a pretty big precinct.
I mean,
Pretty big.
I mean, just me thinking about it, I'm sitting here going, dang,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it's pretty big.
You know, I mean, you got a wide swath of. I mean, I don't know the amount of road mileage that is, but that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't either. You know, I've tried to do some research on it, but I haven't found it yet. I know somebody knows, but I do not know. Yeah.
What do you think is the quality that you would actually bring to the Commissioner's Court?
Quality, I mean, I'm a man of my word, you know. I feel like if you don't have your word, you don't have anything. Maybe some experience in some aspects, you know, working people, having new ideas, some great, maybe some not so great, you know, but just bring a different new aspect, you know, a different way of thinking, if you will, you know.
Okay.
I mean, just being in my life, doing different things, serving on a water board, being in the fire department, being in sales, just talking to people is where I learned some of the stuff, and casually talking to people about issues that they see somewhere else, you know, and just help improve the county.
Yeah, no doubt. So, if roads is the main concern, drainage is maybe a little bit far, because sometimes you talk to folks in different precincts and they're like, hey, we're drowning down here. Y'all got to get some drainage, you know.
That's right.
But at the same time, you know, if roads is kind of the main concern, you know, what do you know any kind of like newer models or newer ways of handling some of these? I mean, is it just boiled down to the fact stuff is expensive to put down?
Well, it's all expensive. I mean, you have to get the right people in there to do the job, or good people. Let's say that. Let's just say good people who know how to maintain roads and bridges and work with all the entities that entails. Talk to people that do stuff another way in different counties or different precincts, you know. I feel like there's a wealth of knowledge out there. There's people that do certain things that work.
Sure.
Maybe some things don't work. Come together.
But just being able to have that camaraderie.
Camaraderie, man, is big. Yeah. You know, I think you have to lean on other people.
Yeah.
Talk to other people, see what they do. You know, hey, we have this drainage issue down here. What are y'all seeing in y'all's precinct or y'all's county?
Yeah.
You know, can we come visit and look? They may have a new way of doing things.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of, I mean, because it almost seems like technology is so rapidly expanding.
Oh, absolutely.
We ought to be able to, you know, at some point have some pretty good solutions for the road issues, the long-term road issues.
Well, you know, and also you need to talk to the people.
Yeah.
Talk to the people in the community.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to form some kind of committee with different people from different communities within the precinct.
Right.
And listen to them. You know, their voice does matter.
Sure.
Hey, what's your issues on your road? What's your issues in Browndale or Erin or Beech Grove or whatever? What are you seeing? You know, what are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Because you drive this road every day.
Yeah.
You're out here when it floods and rains. You know, what are you seeing? You know, and have some kind of committee where you can get together and talk.
Yeah. Together,
you know, as a whole precinct too with these people.
Sure.
You know?
I think it's a great idea because I think you know, I think a lot of people feel like once somebody gets in office, it's almost like, you know, well, when are the promises coming? You know, and I think having a constant dialogue with the community helps not just the communication side of things, but also the accountability side of things.
I agree. You know, I like to be transparent and hold people accountable.
Yeah.
And me included.
Sure.
That's me included.
Sure. You wouldn't want to put together a committee if you wasn't going to be trying, you know, put yourself in that position.
That's right.
You know, people have the public has an interesting way of holding folks accountable, and you know, Facebook and everything else.
Yeah,
you know,
and I think it's important to be transparent. I think it's important to. Social media is a big platform.
Sure.
You know, that's a tool you should be using.
Yeah.
Let the people know what you're doing. They want to know.
Yeah.
If they know what you're doing or what's going on out there, you know, they may applaud you. They may say, hey, we have some of these same issues here.
Sure.
When are they going to be addressed?
Yeah.
And just show the people that you're working for them platform.
Yeah.
I mean, let people know, answer the phone. Be like Chuck Habbard. That's what he does. I mean, am I lying? That's what he does.
Oh man, we're gonna have to be like Chuck Hafford t-shirts out.
Yeah, but seriously, man, he does a good job of
Yeah.
of letting the people know within
Sure.
the county what's going on.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. I mean, we've got a little inside joke with our crew that we're all just trying to follow the pace setter Chuck Hafford. That's we're trying to keep the same pace as him.
That's right.
I mean,
That's right.
because the truth is this. I mean, when the people are not being communicated with,
Yeah.
there's no. Let me just say it like this. Let me flip it around. There's no reason for the people not being communicated with.
Right.
No reason.
Right.
You've got complete access. You've got everything from text to email to social media. I mean, for God's sakes, you can go live 24/7, 365.
I can't disagree.
And so to me, not communicating to the people that you serve what you're doing. See, because I mean, everybody else has got lives, right?
Yeah.
And so, to me, I think that's been one of the values of seeing Sheriff Hafford really step in
Sure.
and try to bridge that gap of communication.
Right.
Now, of course, obviously there's a flip side of that because, some people are like, man, he's always posting. But I mean, here's the deal. When you're doing a lot of work, when you're getting work done, I mean, for God's sakes, man, if nobody else going to toot your own horn. So,
That's right. That's right.
And when you guys are out there and you're over a crew who's doing good work, I mean, let's celebrate.
Let's celebrate.
Let's keep the people let's keep the people informed, and let's keep the people safe in the process.
That's 100%.
So that's something that you're kind of looking at doing.
Correct. Absolutely. That is exactly what I'm looking at doing.
Okay. So how many guys are currently in the precinct, like in precinct 2, as far as working hands, working
I
support?
believe they have. I think it's maybe 4 full-time and maybe a 3 part-time, I believe.
Okay.
If I'm right. I may be wrong. It may be
Okay.
1 or 2 less, but yeah.
So
That's a lot of work, for those guys.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of square miles.
That's right.
And so you kind of got to be strategic with what you do.
Right, correct.
So tell me about like some of your vision or some of your thought process about, helping with what these emergency services groups are doing.
I think as a commissioner, you have to work closely with these guys all the way from the volunteer fire department all the way up to the sheriff's office. I mean, everybody's understaffed.
Sure.
That's just a fact, right down to all our volunteer departments. And I'm a part of one as well.
Right.
I serve as assistant chief out there at Beach Grove.
Right.
Which these are all the volunteer fire departments. They're all volunteer.
Right.
So you just got to find more people, more people to serve, but get creative with the ways to get more people involved.
Yeah.
Whether it's serving with your local volunteer fire department or going to an academy. They have a police academy. I think they're having their 2nd police academy coming up.
They are.
The ESD4 here, they have a high school academy as well as an adult academy.
Right.
So you could graduate high school, be certified firefighter, EMT, possibly go work as a paid firefighter.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you're in the age range, you could do that as an adult as well. But also, you can do it just to be better equipped, have better knowledge of serving your local fire department as well.
Yeah, no doubt. So from a commissioner standpoint, you're thinking about trying to help with that process?
Yeah. I mean, I do help a little bit now, but get more creative. Talk to other ESDs, see what they're doing, see what works and see what doesn't. Recruit and retain more people, And it's kind of it's a tough thing to do.
Yeah. Is there anything out there that you want the people to know who maybe some of them know you, maybe some of them don't know you, and you want to kind of leave them with, kind of a first impression, just to say, hey, here's who I am?
Man, I'm just your average guy, But man, I put all my faith in the Lord, Jesus Christ. He's who led me here, and I lean on him a lot for this. And I put him first, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, and that's who I am. I care about people. I put the people first in the county. And then me on down the line, you know. I just been here my whole life. I love to serve the people, the public. I'll be a commissioner 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I love to talk to people. I want to get out there and know people. You know, if I'm not in court or doing any kind of business like that or helping with the guys, because I do want to get out there and put my hands on tools as well, you know. Because it's important for me to know the job as well. I want to visit with people. Randomly, see somebody sitting on the porch. Hey, what's going on out here? How you feeling? How are you doing? What are you seeing out here? What can we do better? You know, stuff like that.
Just create that relationship.
Create a relationship. It's all about a relationship. You have to have a relationship with the people. You can't have one-on-one with everybody, but you got to try your best.
No doubt. Todd Stott, appreciate you sitting down, man.
Hey, thank you very much.
Good luck to you.